Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. We will get you through all the news and notes and the standings and playoff permutations and how things are looking right now with only a handful of matches left in the regular season for a lot of these clubs. And what we will do is we'll go backward before we go forward to get you caught up with matches of the week and players of the week, all that kind of stuff. And we'll get you ready for everything. And for all the news that you may not catch here on this particular program, go to the league website, uslchampionship.com, and get caught up there as well. In the last 7 days, going back to August 31st, Pittsburgh and Charleston, a goalless draw at Highmark. Great result for the Battery at a plus 380. Hartford Athletic and Red Bulls 2, a crazy one in the East, and that is going to be one of our early matches of the week. Red Bulls 2 and Hartford Athletic, after the coaching change was made, Tab Ramos is heading to Hartford. What happened in this one? Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Hey Reed, the former great head coach, 24 years at UConn. Thomas Snyder working with Jeffrey Sinker, Eric Schreiber, Ernie Constantine, our officials, and we are underway with Hartford Athletic in the teal on white, the Red Bulls black over red. And underway here at MSU Soccer Park in the early immediate run with the shot, and that's blocked. And then it volleys in the opening moments. Red Bulls 2 finds a goal off of a ricochet.
Ralph, what a start for New York Red Bull 2. Just shot out of a cannon. Happened. But Avante Mullings setting up this attack with that pace. Looks like it falls to the feet of Murphy, and a deflection right off the leg of Castellano puts New York Red Bull 2 up 1-0. Nonetheless, you're playing against very good players that are much their senior.
And transition opportunity again for the Red Bulls. Here's the shot, and they're up 2-0. The feed in front, Jonathan Felipe. The Red Bulls 2 goals in the opening 3 minutes.
This is wild. They are putting that to the test. Jordan Adebayo-Smith coming down, feeding Jonathan Felipe.
Transition for Hartford AC. Johnson waits for the overlap. Nice slip. Numbers in the box for Hartford AC. The deflection. Chan comes up with a save.
That would have been nice. 6'5", going to 6'8". I don't think he needs all that, but obviously we talk.
Good ball on the backside, and Sadie could not chip it down. Joel Johnson picked him out with precision.
And that's a difficult spot for any defender. But for a 17-year-old playing at this level, a great block for Racinos to keep New York with the clean sheet.
Barrera. And Hartford Athletic has an early one. Off the corner, Danny Barrera, the delivery. And just 5 minutes into the second half, the finish from Tom Brewitt.
Directs this one into the back post. Just not good enough in the marking from Red Bull 2. Possibly could have had a little bit more production in the final third, though.
Budani, across it went, traffic in front. Loose inside the 6, a clearance by Red Bulls 2 in front of Derek Chan. Air transition in possession now for Red Bulls 2. Felipe. Jonathan Felipe. Castellano waits for some support. Adebayo-Smith has it lined up. Whips it to the top. There's the chip, and maybe getting a bit of a piece of it is Slayton. Avante Mullings. Hartford Athletic scoring here early in the second half, and there is a terrific ball delivered. Mullings on the back end, able to locate Felipe. 3-1, Red Bulls 2.
John combination here as Avante Mullings whips in a beautiful ball, and Jonathan Felipe, no one was beating him to that ball.
Lewis picking out a target, room and time for Jadama, and then Jadama over dribbled.
Jadama's got to take a touch there and bury that.
Sadie, then he rips it. Save made with the hand by Chan. The follow-up, and there were too many numbers in front.
Derek Chan absolutely letting his defenders have it here.
Gadula settles it wide for Dali. Then this one deflected, and it's in! The head ball from Juan Carlos Obregon Jr. Again, with some magic late in games for the Brooklyn native. It's 3-2 and still time left.
This ball whipped in. And, you know, when that ball is whipped in, it's anyone's ball. It's who wants it more. And Obregon Jr. was the man who wanted it.
Budadi whips that into the box. Dali pursues, then powers it. He's tied the game. Rashawn Dali, with just seconds remaining in stoppage time.
Across half saying one more. One more. Dali, look at this touch. Beating Racino's.
Second ball, Barrera tees it up. Chan could not grab it. Ball is loose. And the foul against Hartford Athletic. And there's the final whistle.
6-goal thriller with Red Bulls 2 and Hartford Athletic at a plus 305 and a 3-3 draw, shared result. Indy 11 gets a big win at plus 391 at the mic, knocking off Lou City by the score of 2-1. Loud United beat Memphis as a plus 1094 in the composite, beating them 1-0. Big win for Loudon. Phoenix Rising wins 2-1 at home at Wild Horse Pass, knocking off RGV. Then on the weekend, it was Friday Night Football. It was El Paso knocking off New Mexico United in their rivalry game by the score of 2-1. That one was at the Lab at a plus 200. Saturday action, the Miami FC Birmingham Legion tied at 1. Charleston wins another one against Red Bulls 2 at a minus 196. So Charleston, 4-point week for them, winning 3-0. Tampa Bay put 6 on Las Vegas Lights at Al Lang, winning 6-1 at a minus 500. Lou City, as Sacramento Republic, is chasing after U.S. Open Cup. 3-1 winners at Lynn Family at a minus 435. Detroit and Indy 11, a goalless draw at a plus 259. Big win for Atlanta United, too. First win since June 29th, beating FC Tulsa on a late Jackson Conway goal with about 90 seconds to go. Conway with a brace now has 10 goals, has now set the record for goals in a season for players with Atlanta United 2, surpassing Aiden McFadden, who had 8. And Conway had 8 going in, got 9 and 10 in the win against FC Tulsa at a plus 257. Out west, Colorado Springs knocked off Phoenix Rising by the score of 1-0 at a plus 114. In a crossover, Orange County and Memphis tied at 1s at a plus 249. San Antonio continues their winning ways atop the West at a plus 142 2-0 over Oakland Roots. Our Western match of the week, Monterey Bay hosting San Diego Loyal at Cardinal. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
AR Stephen McGonigal and Peter Hansen, fourth official. Gustavo Barrientos. Thompson has blown the whistle, and we are underway in Seaside, California. Tapped off for Moon. Moon on his back. Through the middle. Vassell. 1-0, and he is stopped up. Siaha keeps it in. Guido advances it. Off to Moon. In close. Puts it in. 19th minute. San Diego strikes first. And it's Nick Moon with his second goal of the season.
Lovely little ball from Charlie Adams here. And have a look. Defender standing off. Almost tempting him to have a shot there. And if you stand off too much, which Maradona did, then a player as good as Nick Moon is going to take advantage, picks that corner out, and puts his team in the lead.
Home side wanting to call for it, having gone out of play. That does not come. Moon got the first goal. Taps it to a wide open Among. Siaha has the answer again.
Keeper with another save. Nick Moon doing brilliantly there to get that ball through. And Siaha with his legs, and then it's getting behind that defense too easily.
And kept out of the net, oh so barely by Green. So right into the teeth of the San Diego back line. Valesky jars it loose. Murphy is open, and Murphy inches wide of the post.
Really consistent at the back for us.
He's been active in stopping a lot of these advances tonight, despite almost getting burned once. That gets ahead. Gleedle, open. Gleedle ties this game up in the 45th.
Get his balance. And just before halftime, that one there just headed on. Nick Moon trying to clear the ball. And Gleedle gets away from Elijah Martin. He's got time, he settles it, puts it past the keeper. They're on level terms. Frustration for San Diego, joy for Frank Yallop. It's rising, losing. Looks like Oakland Roots have lost as well. All teams vying for those last remaining playoff spots.
Boone to the wing. Crosses in. Valetsky ties this up. Or rather gives Monterey Bay the lead. Christian Valetsky had been hunting, and he heads it home for his 4th goal of the year. A crucial one for Monterey Bay.
Just playing around the edge of the box here. The ball gets played wide by Boone. Gets whipped in. What a beautiful ball. He loses his marker.
Loyal need points. The Union need 3 points. Valetsky's ahead of the D again. And he is taken out right at the top.
Is he the last man is the question. Is this yellow or red?
And it is a red.
Ball played through. Lovely there from Gleedle. Christian Valetsky slightly ahead. He's pulling. To be fair, Carl Adams is definitely pulling on the shoulder. Have a look at it from this angle, right? Well, mind you, both of them have got their hands out, but Carl Adams is pulling back. And it's that, plus the fact that he was slightly behind, that gets him the red card.
Wide for Dawkins, who's gotten so close at times tonight. Dawkins centers. Nobody home for the finish until Murphy sends a rocket up high. Back for Green. Find Revelar. Revelar slips through. Revelar centers. Trying to get there, still loose. Dagger! Gleedle's got a brace.
Well, win the loose ball. Here they are. They win the loose ball. Turn. Revelar has a run. Gets inside the box. You can't touch him now in the box. Pulls the ball back. And then it's a bit of a scramble. Down a couple of bodies going. Who's the quickest to react? Sam Gleedle there. Absolutely fantastic. Give some credit to the players around, in particular Basulovic, for putting some pressure on as well.
Not even close for Metcalf. Desperation wins out. The master bests his Padawan. Monterey Bay gets the 3 points it needs off a 3-1 win against San Diego at home.
So Monterey Bay gets the 3-1 win over San Diego Loyal and gets to continue to make their late season run. San Diego Loyal chasing San Antonio FC for the top spot in the West. That result does not help. Also on Sunday, one match, Pittsburgh beats Loudoun at Segra by the score of 2-1 at a -172. Monday Night Football, it was Hartford Athletic getting a big win on the road at Los Dos, winning 3-1 at a +295. So a big win for Hartford Athletic as Los Dos continue to struggle as they're trying to get into the playoff picture in the West. Speaking of the standings, here's how it lays out for you before the matches in the midweek turn into matches on the weekend. Lou City has a 4-point cushion on Tampa Bay. 27 matches, 58 points. Tampa Bay's at 54. Memphis at 52, and there's a group from 2 to 5 here in the Eastern Conference that can have a lot of shifting between now and the end of the year. You have Tampa Bay at 54, Memphis at 52, ahead of Birmingham at 51, but Birmingham has played 28 matches, as has Pittsburgh Riverhounds. They are at 51. Identical win-loss records for Birmingham and Pittsburgh, and it is Birmingham's goal difference right now at a +19 that has them in fourth over Pittsburgh at a +12. Sixth is the Miami FC. Detroit is at 40. Detroit City is at 43 points. That's your playoff picture. The FC Tulsa loss in their 28th match puts them 9 points back of the playoffs in Detroit City with only 6 matches to play. So FC Tulsa really has a tall order if they're going to try to make a push under Donovan Ricketts to get anything close to 6 or 7 in the Eastern Conference. Indy 11 unbeaten in their last 3. They're in 9th. Hartford Athletic unbeaten in their last 3. They're in 10th at 27. Loudoun United continuing their alternating form, loss, win, loss, win, loss, in their last 5 are at 24. Charleston unbeaten in their last 2. They're at 21. Atlanta United 2 is at 19 after snapping their 4-game losing streak. First win on the board since June 29th. Red Bulls 2 at 3, 5, and 20 are at 14 points in the East. San Antonio is at 60 points with 7 matches to go. They are 8 points clear now of San Diego Loyal, who have lost 3 of 4. They're at 52 points. Here comes Colorado Springs. They've won 3 in a row. They're at 51 points, 28 matches played. Then you have the interesting part from, say, 4 until 8. Sacramento, 43 points. They're in 4th. New Mexico United, 42 points. They've lost 3 of 4. They're in 5th. El Paso Locomotive, 1-2 in a row. They're at 40 points. They're in 6th. Vegas Lights has lost 2 in a row. 28 matches played, 37 points. Los Dos is at 36 points. They are just out of the playoff picture right now. They have the same number of wins as Las Vegas does, but Vegas right now in 28 matches, 37 points. Galaxy at 36, so Los Dos at 36 points. Oakland Roots has lost 2 in a row. They're at 33. Monterey Bay with their win, they've won 2 of 4. They're at 32 points, 26 matches played. Match in hand on Phoenix, who is tied with them with 32 points. Phoenix has only won 9. They've lost 3 of 4. RGV is at 30 points, and Orange County SC at 6, 10, and 11, and 27 matches played. They are at 28 points. So that gets us into the week that will be. And you have action going on in the midweek in USL Championship, and we do have some preliminary juice box numbers there. On Wednesday night, Atlanta United 2 hosting Memphis 901. Memphis 901, remember, we talked about them being in that group of 4 in the Eastern Conference. Memphis 901 at a minus 217. Your draw's a plus 338. Atlanta United 2 is a plus 478. 8:30 at 1 OK. Lou City's on the road at FC Tulsa. Lou City's a minus 130. Your draw and FC Tulsa basically the same, just north of plus 280 in the composite. 9 o'clock Eastern, El Paso and RGV. El Paso is a minus 120 at home. Your draw and RGV about the same, in the same range of 265 to 275. 10:30 at Cardinal. Monterey Bay, slight home favorite against Orange County SC at a plus 140. Your draw is a plus 260. And Orange County is a plus 154. On the board, past those 4 on Wednesday, Friday Night Football at Montclair. Red Bulls 2 hosting the Miami FC. Busy action on Saturday. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 matchups. We'll run through them quick, and that'll be the end of this particular week of action. 7 o'clock at Patriots Point. Battery hosting Tampa Bay. 7 o'clock Trinity Health, Hartford Athletic, and FC Tulsa. 7 o'clock at the Mike, Indy 11, Birmingham Legion. 7 o'clock at Highmark, Pittsburgh and Lou City. 8:30 at HEB in Edinburgh, Texas. RGV is hosting New Mexico United. 8:30 San Antonio hosting San Diego Loyal at Toyota Field. 9 o'clock in downtown Colorado Springs, Switchbacks hosting Detroit City. 10 o'clock at Cashman, Monterey Bay goes and takes on a reeling Vegas Lights team. 10 o'clock in Irvine, California, Orange County SC hosting Los Dos. Interesting matchup in the Inland Empire there. 10 o'clock at Hard Health, Sacramento Republic hosting Loudoun United. And 10:30 at Wild Horse Pass, Phoenix Rising hosting the Oakland Roots. We'll get through all of those activities, and we'll let you know what's going on with that next week here on the show. Power rankings heading for Week 26. We'll focus on the Eastern Conference outside of the top 10. San Antonio up 2-1, Tampa Bay up 2-2, Legion down 2, Lou City down 2 to 3 and 4. Switchbacks up 6 to number 5. Detroit City up 1 to number 6. Riverhounds up 1 to number 7, which means Memphis down 2 to 8. San Diego down 4 to 9. Sacramento down 1 to 10. The Miami FC down 1 to 11. El Paso up 3 to 12. Monterey Bay is up 7 to 13. Indy 11 with their win, 4-point week, 7-point homestand. Now gets them up to 15th, back from 22. FC Tulsa down 6 after the loss to Atlanta United 2. They are in 19th. Hartford Athletic down 1-20. Loudoun United down 1-21. Charleston Battery up 2-23 with their recent form. Atlanta United 2 up 2-25. Red Bulls 2 down 1, back to 27. So that's your power rankings heading into this particular week. Also, championship USL Championship Fans Choice Goal of the Week for Week 26. You have your options. And once again, you can vote Monday through Thursday on Fans Choice for Goal of the Week at uslchampionship.com. Save of the Week is a Tuesday through Friday vote at uslchampionship.com. So go to uslchampionship.com, click on, and vote for your Fans Choice for Goal of the Week and Save of the Week for Week 26. Your Fans Choice for Goal of the Week, just so you know, Luis Sejas from Phoenix Rising against RGV. Leo Fernandez, Tampa Bay against Las Vegas Lights. Lamar Walker, the Miami FC against Birmingham Legion. Cal Jennings of Vegas against Tampa Bay. Kevon Frater for New Mexico in their derby match against El Paso. So it's Sejas, Fernandez, Walker, Jennings, and Kevon Frater. Go to uslchampionship.com and make your voice heard with your vote. Voice heard with your vote is what he was trying to say. So that is where we are heading into that. Reminder, the other piece of news for this past week, in Jacksonville, Florida, a new club aims for a 2025 launch in USL Championship. Tim Tebow is a part of the new Jax USL ownership group. It was announced with a partnership formed with Florida Elite Soccer Academy, one of the largest, most successful youth soccer organizations in the U.S., headquartered in St. Johns County, right there in Jacksonville. Includes more than 10,000 members throughout Northeast Florida. Fields pre-professional teams in League Two and the W League. The expansion club will be among the first to offer a complete pathway from youth to pro for men and women. Jax USL's lead investor, Ricky Kaplan, one of the leading entrepreneurs, principal of Kaplan Ventures. Tim Tebow is a supporting owner of the club. Joining Kaplan and Tebow is professional soccer exec Steve Livingstone and local community innovator Tony Allegretti. Livingstone and Allegretti will oversee the day-to-day operations of Jax USL and establishing and growing the USL Expansion Club. Intending to kick off in 2025, identified multiple potential locations for the development of a 15,000-seat capacity stadium world-class training facility. Details about all of that will be addressed in the coming months, and it is at jaxusl.com. Fans can register their interest 3 years ahead of time by securing a season ticket deposit for $25 at jaxusl.com. So very, very cool that you're adding Jacksonville into the mix. And a reminder, midweek, it is Sacramento Republic chasing U.S. Open Cup championship glory for the first time since the Rochester Raging Rhinos. I know it was the Rochester Rhinos at that time, but it's just always going to be Raging Rhinos. They're always going to be raging. Ever since the Rhinos winning it, could be a second division club winning it. And they're going to be going up against Orlando City in the midweek. So follow along on the ESPN family of networks for all of the coverage that is there attached to Sacramento Republic taking on Orlando City in this match. It's going to be fun. It's been a great run by Sacramento Republic. And as they chase it after championships in Orlando City, definitely going to be a very cool watch. So if you're anywhere close to that one, go ahead and watch it. It's going to be a fun night in Orlando City as Sacramento Republic chases the U.S. Open Cup Championship and the USL Open Cup and the U.S. Open Cup Championship trophy to hoist over their heads late in the midweek in Orlando City. Reminder once again to follow along at uslchampionship.com for all the news, notes, and information that you need. Sign up for newsletters. Don't forget to follow along on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. If you are in market and can catch a matchup as we're heading down the home stretch here in USL Championship, please do. It's a quality competition. You get to see the growth of the sport at the second division. If you are in market and can't follow along in person, follow along through the local providers. If you are out of market and want to follow along, go to our friends at ESPN Plus. All the matches all season long can be found on the ESPN family of networks, and all of them specifically on ESPN Plus. So for everybody here at Soccer Down here in the SDH network, enjoy the matches in the USL Championship. We will catch up with you next week. We're SDH on the USL Championship.